Good morning. It is 7:08 a.m. on Monday, August 31st, 2020. It's almost September. It's almost autumn, everybody. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Rocket is looking at me with an expression that is full of intangibles and abstract unspoken questions. But I suspect that a lot of those questions are subtle variations on, will you give me something additional to eat? Did I say the part about this being 5 more minutes? I think I did, right? Yeah. Anyway, I am up early because I'm trying to revert back to a semi-normal daily schedule. Will it work? Well, we will have to find out, won't we? I am certainly tired right now because I'm getting up early. However, I did not successfully go to bed early. Um, I recorded last night with Mike watching 100 movies. We are so close to the end of the list. Last night we talked about number 4 and number 3 on the list. That was Raging Bull and Casablanca. And, you know, just as a sneak preview, Raging Bull is an exceptionally well-made movie about a guy that I don't particularly enjoy spending time with. So, like, it's a good movie, but it just doesn't kind of work for me personally, but I can understand that's very subjective. Casablanca, on the other hand, oh my gosh, so good. I know it's like a cliche to be in love with Casablanca as a film buff, but anyway, though, I mean, I can definitely watch Casablanca and just see so many influences on my own personal fiction aesthetic. Anyway, but we're almost to the end of the list too. Like the next episode is going to be the last two movies, The Godfather and Citizen Kane, and then we're going to have to figure out what else to do. It's literally, I think it's never mind. I'd have to actually look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's been more than 10 years since we started that podcast because we were very slow. Uh, where was I? I was going to talk about something else today. Oh, I know that at least part of what I was going to say is that after recording Watching 100 Movies, I watched the third episode of Lovecraft Country, which I'm continuing to really enjoy, although it's interesting because even though it's the same set of characters and the implication is there's a larger story, it has a lot more of an anthology vibe than I was expecting. So far, each episode has really felt almost like they're all the same characters and they're all um, generally riffs on specific horror tropes, but they're different horror tropes each time, and it really, yeah, I'm a little intrigued. I wasn't quite expecting this because last night's episode much more like a haunted house type of deal, and yet still dig it. I think my only complaint about the second episode was that it had a number of sequences where just the editing felt wonky, like it was missing some transition scenes that would have explained, oh, they're here and now they're suddenly over there. And I mean, we can intuit that well, they must have walked over there, but it wasn't clear that they were going to or why they did. And it's all like none of it is huge problems, but it just did leave it feeling a little bit more cobbled together than made of whole cloth, so to speak. Ah, gosh, I'm still, yeah, I'm not fully awake yet, which it's a thing. But gotta get ready for work. Time to make the donuts, as they say. Ooh, donuts. It's almost fall. I'm so excited. Autumn is my favorite time of year by far, wide margin. Especially living here in New England, it's just really the best time of year for sure. Like it's, I don't, I can acknowledge that it's subjective and therefore some people might reasonably disagree, but those people's minds are unknowable abominations to me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.